play. Let's meet our players.
Here's the men's singles. Let's give a warm double welcome to Jacub Dyjas, all the way from Poland.
All right, making his way from China, we have Lin Gaoyuan.
Jacub Dyjas has come up first, and now here's Lin Gaoyuan. Such a fantastic player on his day. Well, he's just seen what's happened with WOOJIN, who of course won. We have to be clear about that. WOOJIN won. He won convincingly in the sense that it was 4-1. But again, this is a huge difference in the rankings as we look at their head-to-head. They've met once before. There's about 90-odd places between them, so it's again huge. But he has been as high as number 36 in the world, Dyjas. So there'll be something about him.
Yeah, totally looking forward to this match.
Parush, the umpire there from Thailand. The one time that they did meet was at the WTT contender in 2022 in Muscat, Oman, where Lin Gaoyuan won that 3-1. So he did take a game. Dyjas over Lin Gaoyuan, who was superb at the WTT Star Contender in Bangkok just at the end of last month, a few weeks ago. 82% have gone for Lin Gaoyuan. If you do want to register your vote, by the way, and have a say in who you think's going to win, please do register at worldtabletennis.com.
Tap, red or back? You back, Dyjas red. Red. Service. Service. Side.
Yeah, and for Jacub Dyjas, the world number 96, of course, he must be super excited for this match. This is the World Championship, his very first match, and that too up against world number 8, Lin Gaoyuan. And I looked up Dyas's Facebook, where he put up a nice post saying, Lin Gaoyuan will be my opponent in the first round of the World Championships in Durban. The current match against the Chinese will be quite challenging, as he is the current world number 8 in the ranking. For my part, I can promise that I will do my best and I will fight for every single point. And that sort of the attitude is what we like, we love.
I love that.
It's the attitude of champions, and that's what sport brings, right? It makes you a champion. You win or you lose, but it brings and builds in so much character. You're up against one of the best in the world, world top 10, but you're out there at the World Championship representing your country and wanting to give your best. Because remember, he's also the best player from Poland, so he's got a lot on his shoulder.
Lin Gaoyuan is 28. Number 8 in the world, though, of course, he's been much higher than that. He was number 2 back in May of 2019. He's got World Championship medals in the team event 2018 and 2022. Barely played in that one. And he's got he's won the World Cup as well, 2018 and 2019. World Tour Grand Finals, silver in 2018, a bronze in 2017 and 2019. Asian Games, got a gold in the team event, a silver in Jakarta, and he gets to defend that in China later this year. And he got a mixed doubles silver as well. They're the points on offer, and he can climb up that table again. Asian Championships, he's also won 3 golds in doubles team as well, and in singles in 2019. He's a very accomplished player, but that WTT Star Contender, where he beat WOOJIN in a 7-game marathon final, might just be a turning point, because he's gone through some ups and downs over the years, Lin Gaoyuan. I like how Dyjas said it's going to be quite challenging. It's kind of a positive spin on it.
For sure, and at this stage, that's what you got to be. Traveled so far for the World Championships. Yeah. You want to make it count. It is the ultimate tournament of the year.
Yeah, I just enjoyed watching him in Bangkok, where he just seemed to be returning to approaching something near his best.
Too low.
Oh, second serve, and you're into the net. That's got to be disappointing for Dyjas. It's an excellent start here for Lin Gaoyuan. Four unanswered points already. For the long serve, no problems for Lin Gaoyuan. He's played 10 Chinese players in the past, won 2 of them, 20%. So that doesn't sound a lot, but given how dominant China are, it's not the worst stat in the world.
Love 5.
First point on the board finally for Jacub Dyjas. I just wonder, but Lin Gaoyuan saw Belrose take a game off WOOJIN, and the message is, you're not letting that happen. Well, he's probably put that on himself as well, thinking, I've got to be as clinical and ruthless as I can.
Yeah, he's also been quite active and dominant on the World Tour. Been highest 36 ranked in the world. So back in 2016. So been out there, been there.
Let 6-1.
Let's not forget, this is a man who actually created quite the upset at the last World Championships when he beat Tomokazu Harimoto, the world number 5. So that was certainly a headline back in the day. It was massive.
3-6.
That was the last World Champs. 4-3 he won. So you know he's got the ability to do it.
7-3.
And I'm sure all that has gone into the calculus for Lin Gaoyuan, that he cannot allow that to happen.
Let 7-3. And 3.
That's been a very good first game so far for Lin Gaoyuan.
Yeah, he's got a win percentage of 81% against non-Chinese. That's way too high.
4-8.
Yeah, his record against left-handers, Dyjas, is not too far away from his own career win rate of 60%, so there's no massive disadvantage for him playing against a lefty like Lin Gaoyuan. That's classic third ball attack. Dyjas just starting to close down on Lin Gaoyuan, down to 3. Remember, he was trailing by 5 earlier.
And 6.
Oh, it's now 2. This is good stuff from Dyjas.
Left and 6. Nine, 6.
Brilliant. Excellent serve with heavy backspin.
Seven, 9.
So Dyjas is kind of hanging around, isn't he? He's not being overawed by the situation. He battled back very well from 5 down. And there you can see just how well he's bounced back. 6 of the last 8 have gone his way.
That's a brilliant shot. Again on the body. Always very hard for the players to just slightly maneuver, move around and take the ball when it's coming on your chest.
Ten, 8.
Lin Gaoyuan looking at his racket. How did I miss that? A very emotive Lin Gaoyuan right now.
Yeah, he's, I think, just relieving that pressure on himself. 2 game points. So he takes the first game. Lin Gaoyuan, he had a good lead. A nice fight back from Dyjas. But Lin Gaoyuan sees it through. And he takes that first game 11-8.
Prayer, please.
So into the second game now we go.
Second game, Lin serve. Love all. One love. Love 2.
Yeah, similar kind of start as he had before. Gaoyuan is looking to impose himself early on.
One, 2.
But Dyjas can produce shots like that.
Yeah, he very well can, and if only he can continue that momentum, keep that coming more in the game.
2 all.
I still feel he's still not played at the potential that he generally does. That's also because Lin Gaoyuan is playing probably at a very high level at this stage, not giving him the right opportunities.
These are the kind of rallies that fans love to see. Dyjas had a slender lead for just a short while there, but didn't last long.
Yeah, that backhand topspin over Lin Gaoyuan's forehand was quite a spectacular sight to watch.
3-4.
Second time he's had a serve that's let him down like that. And that's the one time you're 100% in control of the ball. So you want to make the most of it, don't you?
Yeah, it was also 3-3 in game 2. So 3-3 is a very good...
5-3.
But tell me, Neha, from a player's perspective, how frustrating is it for you when the serve goes into the net or it goes long or something like that? How is it for you?
Oh, quite a lot, because service is the one thing in the entire match that is truly under your control.
Yeah.
Right? You decide the course of the match with your serve. And if you miss it, it's like you lose control of yourself. Could be quite frustrating.
Yeah, and he hasn't really recovered from that, has he?
Yeah, players could tend to get into that bubble and lose focus.
3-7.
Table tennis is a sport where you have to be right there present. You cannot let your emotions get over you.
That's nice. On the back end there from Dyjas.
Seven, 5.
Well, Dyjas is only 2 behind. He bounced back quite nicely in the first game.
You can hear the chayos from the Chinese fans.
Got more and more coming in. Lin Gaoyuan also, basically any of the big players have got these fan clubs.
Left.
As this
7-5.
event progresses, we're going to see, I think, more and more of them make their presence felt in the crowd.
10-5.
Some big shots being played by Lin Gaoyuan.
Nine, 5-9.
Clipping the net along the way, Dyjas.
Yeah, he tried to change a bit. I've not seen that so far from him. Goes into for a slight push, but tries for a flip.
5-10.
And now he's set himself up with 5 game points, a lot more comfortable than the previous one. So Lin Gaoyuan wraps up that second game. He's looking good here. And he takes it 11-5. He's 2 up in this match against Dyjas. Let's just turn our attentions elsewhere in the other tables. And Mima Ito, generally regarded as the biggest threat to the Chinese women, has wrapped things up against Zoresh Akasheva of Kazakhstan. and she has won that very comfortably indeed in straight games.
Yeah, she's a top 10 player in the world, been there, very consistent. The Japanese darling, Mima Ito. So strong, so confident. But back to this one, where Dyjas is up against Lin Gaoyuan. A bit of an uphill battle for him at this stage.
He's looking like he's in a bit of trouble. He's 2 down here. And if he wins the next couple, Lin Gaoyuan has won this match.
Third game, Dyjas serve. Love all. One love.
Well, Dyjas has had his moments. He wants to kind of add to these, get a bit of a run of points now if he can.
1-all. One, two.
Well, there's a disappointing serve from Lin Gaoyuan now.
Yeah, players in table tennis spend a lot of time perfecting their serves because that is how the game starts. And when you kind of falter on your serve, it's like it shakes you up. Like, oh my God, no, you cannot do that again. And that was a beautiful receive because that's the other most important element. And table tennis, a game of brilliant serves and receives. Whoever can be a better one generally has a head start in the rallies.
So a timeout has been called here by the Poles. So here is what is up next. Mateja Jaeger of Croatia is going to be playing a big star here, another Chinese superstar, Wang Yidi. That is our 7th match of the day that follows this one.
Two, three.
So Jacub Dyjas is sort of kept pace with Lin Gaoyuan in certain stages of each match, but he's not been able to sustain it.
Yeah, unless he's able to produce that again and again. That was a lovely step around forehand from the backhand side. Not seen him do enough in this match so far.
Yeah, a little chole there from Lin Gaoyuan. But I'm sure he knows that this man can create upsets. Dyjas having already disposed of Tomokazu Harimoto at the last World Championships.
Lin Gaoyuan really means business here. It's he's fighting so hard for every single point.
7-3.
I absolutely love the attitude here. You know, you cannot be complacent at any point in the match. What an excellent message to share and to showcase. Fight for every point.
Length 7-3.
Well, talking of
7-4.
Tomokazu Harimoto, he recently lost to WOOJIN in 4 straight games in Xinjiang to WOOJIN.
Length 7-4.
But yeah, at the time, Harimoto, when he lost to Dyjas, he was the world number 5. And Dyjas at the time was 65th.
5-7.
That last game was won 11-9, so it was tight. But Dyjas won it. Was hoping to become the first Japanese world champion in 42 years at the time, and that
5-7.
was very, very disappointing for him.
Yeah, he ended that dream for Harimoto. Can he end the Chinese dream here?
Well, since we've been talking about Harimoto and Lin Gaoyuan and all that, here we are. He is the 4th seed here. Tomokazu Harimoto. WOOJIN is the 2nd seed here.
Also Truls Moregard, the Swede favorite vice world champion. And I also absolutely love watching Hugo Calderano. I mean, he's one of the fittest on the tour. Just done brilliantly for Brazil. Carried the flag since quite a few years now. A bit of a superstar there. There's a famous picture, I believe, from the Rio Olympics where he's taken a selfie with all the fans in the stands. What an epic picture that was. If you're watching this right now, might want to Google that up.
5-7.
Oh, he's returning well here. Tried to counter there, didn't he, Dyjas?
Yeah, that was an excellent drop shot from Lin Gaoyuan, but a good recovery from Dyjas, and then got back into the play. Look at that, how quickly he ran inside and was forced behind. A nice backhand topspin attempt, but hit the top edge.
9-5.
Well, if you're looking for little omens or signs, Dyjas beat Harimoto on day 2 of action, like he did here, like it is today. But he's got a lot of work to do to come back in this one, you feel.
Nice.
Still 3 points behind. He did go out to Ruben Phyllis in the 3rd round, Dyjas, in straight games. And that is game 3 wrapped up. Lin Gaoyuan 1 away from advancing to the 2nd round. He takes that 3rd game, 11-6.
Taka ma tyle rotacji, tam znaczy właśnie pusta jest, nie? Nie ma właśnie tak, nie leci do przodu.
So Lin Gaoyuan here into the fourth game. What do you think, Neha? Is there a shot here? Dyjas has some very promising moments, hasn't he, in this match? But he's really got to put that all together. A sustained run of points for him.
Yeah, but Lin Gaoyuan has been so dominant. I've hardly seen any unforced error from his side in the match so far. Of course, the scoreline makes it so very clear. You can see he's forcing the opponent to make errors. And that's what players at the highest level do, right? They're able to finish the rallies off themselves and also able to force your opponent to make an error. Look at that movement of the body to hit those forehand spins.
One, two.
Nice half-long serve from Dyjas. Beautiful, so compact, right? It just always seems like Lin Gaoyuan is in control of the situation. He's forced to go behind the table, and look at the speed and the composure with which he's able to execute every single thing and the shot that he puts back on the table.
Yeah, he seems in good flow, doesn't he, now, in this fourth game. Looking to finish this off in straights.
One, five.
Very comfortable 5-1 lead now here in the fourth game.
It looked like he'd recovered from that net shot, but couldn't see it through. And he's cruising this one at the moment, Lin Gaoyuan.
Seven, two.
There you go. It's another view of this.
Ooh.
Those always look good when they come off.
Yeah, just slightly lower.
Two,
So much backspin in that serve, and you cannot really make out when they make the contact, and that's where you have to really read the spin in the ball.
three,
Done really well this time in this one.
That's more like it from him, Dyjas, but we need something quite special from here. Otherwise, Lin Gaoyuan will have wrapped up this match.
and four.
I mean, what a situation to be in, right, Shehzad? You're fighting so hard for every single point. This is your very first match at the World Championships. Gives in so much effort to be here. And then you're up against the top 10 in the world. Yeah, these are the times when I say sport can be so brutal.
Yeah, it can be a cruel thing at times, right? It really can. On the other hand, you can have some special moments. We saw when Ancien Belrose took a game of WOOJIN. Oh, you can see the idea as he tried to go down the line. And now Lin Gaoyuan has set up 6 match points.
Five, 10. Beautiful,
beautiful shot there from Dyjas.
Yeah, and a very deceptive down the line forehand attack. Look at that. Didn't know where it is coming. Totally misplaced by Lin Gaoyuan.
Couple of points here for Dyjas at the end.
3 points in a row now.
Looking to put a bit of pressure here on Lin Gaoyuan.
可以啊，没关系啊。
And he's done it. Lin Gaoyuan has won pretty comfortably overall. Some good moments for Jacub Dyjas, as we said, but couldn't put that all together, sustain a good run. Lin Gaoyuan wins here 11-8, 11-5, 11-6, 11-7 in 4 straight games. We haven't really had that so far today, but he's just too good. And no repeat of 2021, where Dyjas created one of the biggest upsets of the event, beating Tomokazu Harimoto. He cannot repeat those heroics today. So just looking at the match summary here. Lin Gaoyuan, a winner in all departments.